Okay, so the fore and aft position of the saddle is actually the way the seat moves back and forward on the rails. And what that's going to do is it's going to change the position of your knee in relation to your foot. So Mike's just going to show now.
What we normally would,
That's right.
we would normally, I think the last picture showed with the metatarsal joint. What we try and do is make sure that you're pushing down through the metatarsal joint, which is that big knuckle on the side of your big toe, down through the middle of the pedal spindle. So that, you know, all your strength, all your weight is transferred down that one direction. After that, we then go in sort of dropping, we can drop a plumb bolt off the front of the knee, which I think is shown up there. And we look to see where your knee is in relation to the metatarsal joint and also that pedal spindle. From there we can work out whether you're too far back or too far forward.
The reason this is important is if your knee is too far forward, you are going to experience some very severe knee problems, short term and long term. So it's a really important one to look at, and it's the sort of stuff we do in the shop all the time. It's along with seat height, this is one of the most important things to have correct, because you will suffer some big problems with knees wise, and Sam will be able to talk about that later. The sort of dramas you are going to get if that's not correct. So you can see in the picture with Sean there. If you were to draw like did with the plumb bolt, you draw a line straight down in front of Sean's knee, it's going to land pretty much level with the axle. Okay, so there's a difference, obviously, with the reach, and you can adjust that with the stem. So everyone knows what the stem of the bike is, or I'm assuming everyone does. And what that's going to do is determine how far you're actually reaching out. Hang on to the handlebars. Okay, so if the stem is too short, okay, it's mean you're going to be a bit cramped. You're going to be cramped up, and obviously if it's too long, you're going to be too stretched out. You can imagine if Sean was, if Sean was to come much further forward than that, you can see how his back starts to lean. And he's getting a really unnatural curve in his back, which is going to be quite severe over time. Whereas Sean was all the way back here, he's going to be too upright, and it's again causing another a different curve in his back. So when we put Sean in his natural position here, his back is almost flat. So that's what we're looking for. And a good sort of guide to see about where you are in reach-wise is if when you're sitting on the hood here, or on the drop seat, if you don't have a drop seat, and when he looks straight down at his handlebars, it should be hiding the front hub. Okay, so it's a really rough guide. If he looks at the handlebars and he can still see the hub, that means the stem is too short. If the hub is behind the handlebars, then the stem is too long. So
what if we can see the crank?
see the crank? You're sitting on the bike a long way. Yeah. So is that clear enough? You explained that very well.
Yes.
So looking straight down the handlebars, you should be obstructing the view of the front hub. That's a really, again, a rough guide. That's a reach. And there he is there. Alright, get you to jump off the bike. Just wait.
Now sit down. I hope you're watching this, girls.
So we're talking now about handlebar height. You can see Sean's got a few spaces under here. Some people have spaces on top as well. And using, or like removing or using these spaces will change the distance in drop, which is this measurement that Mike's showing here, between the top of the seat and the handlebars. Now, it looks super cool if you've got the handlebars dropped all the way down and riding the tour and you're all aero, but it's not the most comfortable position to be if you're not a professional cyclist. So, there's a big difference between being comfortable and fitted well to your bike and looking cool like the guys on TV and having your stem all the way down.
General rule is 0 to 5 is fairly good. 0 to 5 centimetres would be a good seat handlebar drop height. Someone like Sean, I think he's riding about an 8 to give you an idea. I ride about a 4.
So the more extreme the drop is, obviously it's more competitive, it's a bit more aero, your back's going to be a lot flatter. And you're going to be, potentially you can actually close off the angle between your torso and your thighs. and what that's going to do is decrease the amount of force you can put through with your legs. Okay? It's all very technical, but it's just important that if you feel like you're leaning over too far, you probably need to lift it up a bit. A good guide for that one again is, sorry, you jump on here, Sean. Keep doing this there. I'm sure Sean can engage his core here, but if he should be able to just hover his hands above the bars. Okay, so he's not actually hanging onto the bars there, right? If he was dropped down too low, it would be too much weight forward. He wouldn't actually be able to engage his core to hover his hands above. Does everyone see that? So you should be able to, when you're on your bike, just hover your hands ever so slightly above, and then be able to hold yourself off the bars. If you're finding that you can't do that, there's two reasons. Maybe your core needs a bit of work, or two, your drop might be a bit severe. So just another quick guide. That's again, it's a bit unstable. We'll just cover that later. And there's a couple of, we offer a couple of different services at the shop regarding bike fit. And like you see now with Sean, we can get myself or Mike or some of the other guys at the shop, and we can do like a professional bike fit on you as opposed to you doing it at home. But like, we invite you to have a crack at it and see if you can get it comfortable and in a really good position. If you think you just want a bit of top cover, like someone to say, yeah, you've done the right thing, or you want us to do it for you, then come in. We offer a few different services regarding bike fit. So there's a few different things got here regarding symptoms and solutions. So I won't go into those now, but if you want to ask me any questions later on, feel free. We can go through some of those ones there. Okay, so that finishes the stuff on bike fit. Yeah. Any questions? Yeah.
You get a hot spot in your foot, what's that called?
A hot spot in your feet could be a couple of things, and that shoe size is one, so I'm sure you've got that nailed, but also arch support and metatarsal support. Now we've got a few different things we can use here. We've got three different styles of arch support. Now you don't have to get the specialised ones, there are other ones, but these are the ones we use. Yeah.
So
what it does is there's a few different things in here.
what you can get is you've got the red one has the lowest arch, the green's the middle arch, and the blue will be the high arch. So you can start supporting the foot in the proper way, so that the weight is spread right across it. A lot of shoes, cycle shoes will just come out with very basic, and it's not.
So not only that, but I'll just use my hand as an example. Like these, imagine my hands with the bones of my feet. And when they're in a flat shoe, or one that's quite compressed, all those bones are pushed together really hard. Now, the insoles that we have got a metatarsal button. And what that does is it's like a small little button inside the insole. And when that pushes on your foot, it actually opens up those bones and promotes blood flow. And so if you're getting tingling in your toes or your hot spots, that could be one of the major causes. Just simply that you're
Could be that the shoes too narrow.
Yeah. So there's all different chocks and wedges and stuff we can use, but that's really common. Yeah, so we've actually got like a board at work, so like a memory foam, and you can stand on it, and when you step off, we can have a look at your arch pattern, and from there we can decide exactly which one you need. Does that go about there?
Rider on the training ride this morning was particularly numb from riding. Should be looking at a new seat, yeah, help with that.
Where were they numb?
Waist down.
Okay, so we've also got another device here. This is a bit daunting for some people. You sit on here and we measure your bum, so that's fun. And from there we can decide what size and what shape saddle you need. So it's not as simple as just what actual size you need. There's ones that have got like a tipped nose. If you've got an arch in your back, we've got ones with a bit of a kick on the back of the saddle, which encourages you to roll your hips forward. Flat saddles, curved, and that's stuff that we can help you pick the right saddle. So it's not just chuck on and off you go. There's a lot to it.
Mark, as you're aware, they all come in, saddles come in different widths too. 130, 143, 155, so from that.
once we measure your lung window. So that
It's the two pressure points.